Hello and welcome to the Volleyball World presentation of the Beach Pro Tour, another elite event. This time we are in Montreal, Canada. Moving into the subsequent rounds. This is an elite 16 in that we only have 16, not the 24. There is what you're going to see a lot of out of this Swedish duo as we become accustomed. And he's got some saucy hands. On Taylor to start, little baby line. One of the most exciting players on the Beach Pro Tour. One of the biggest fan favorites. Another ball smoked cross court by Elmer Andersson. Look for him to start swinging away at some of those to confuse the block defense of the Americans. Oh, that one's stuffed. That's a shot Andy likes to go to. Middle. Great start for Sweden here in the first 5-1. Little jumbo catches Andersson leaning in for the short stuff. Internationally, with the Mikasa ball, decidedly different sort of touch on the ball, different flight in service reception and with your own serve, etc., etc. An elite event, of course, so round robin is the name of the game in pool play. Everybody plays everybody. You'll have 3 matches. And that's a nice and again going high off the hands. One. This is pool A on the men's side.
This way.
Cover Crabb. That one I think didn't get over the net. Sweden pretty dialed in blocking defense right now. Whatever Hölting Nilsson not blocking, he's funneling pretty well. And how about the cross-body thump from the youngster? Being a top 3 player in the world, I would say. Jacob Hölting Nilsson. Nice play out of the tape there. Oh, Benesh trying to wipe that one into the stands, and he's going to have a conversation with our official. If you prefer to watch that one, probably Mom Paula over supporting Big Bro. And smooth. Hölting Nilsson again with a kill. That one's going to fall. Good placement there. The befuddler. And that one's going to find the sideline. Another tough serve up the middle. Benesh around to the right side. And that cut shot goes off the top of the tape and down. Good jump serve there, T. Crabbs. Oh, one-arm spear. Can't quite keep it under control. Kill. The hands of both Swedish defenders. There's one straight into Hölting Nilsson. He's out wide. And just a little turn cross body. Driving another one, and that's going to be a direct ace to close it out for Sweden. The United States made a little bit of a push there midway through the first, but other than that, set 2 underway. Benesh is going to roll that in. Andersson's on it with an early chance. Taylor knocks that one over the net. Oh, right through the uprights. Benesh going split block. We only really ever see him with that backwards cap. That's kind of the team look for the young Swedes. He might have to start going visor. That one catches the sideline for Benesh. knocking that one just off the right hand. A similar direction here early in the second. Scoop, good positioning. Andersson. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit overcooked on the bump set attempt. Benesh there to clean it up. One Cape Town. The end of 2025. There's a swing on two.
Go line. Come on.
What a pickup, Andersson. And he hammers that one and catches some sideline. But it sounds like there's maybe been an adjustment to the rule that Andy was unaware of. Gisele doing a nice job of explaining that. I wonder if the time delay yellow card stands. Chicken wing dig there from Andersson over the net. Crabbs will have a chance. Knuckle pokey set. Another pickup, Andersson. He Crabbs again around to the right side. Oh my goodness, does it find the sideline? It does indeed. Tremendous blocking move. They have the kind of serves that don't necessarily appear all that difficult. They just keep placing the ball very well, however, in control. Out wide, and Andersson just changing the contact point there, knocking that one high through the hands. Another just flat driven float serve for the ace. Moving it around a little bit. They've been going in the direction of Hölting Nilsson, sliding one over to Taylor Crabb's right, trying to keep him honest, and then they go back to work on Benesh. Another touch defensively from Andersson. I mean, everything working for Sweden right now. They are locked in. Everything Andersson touches in the backcourt. It's hard to kid a kidder thing there. It's hard to jump set and fake out the jump set originators. Hölting Nilsson again. That time on the cross-body swing. I mean, that's three. There's no quotas on how many teams can represent an individual country. Nice little baby cut there off the top of the tape for Andy Benesh. Good touch on that one. So the United States and Brazil have been fielding a lot of teams. Americans getting into the double digits. Another ace. What is Hölting Nilsson not doing in this match? 4 or 5 blocks, and untouchable offensively, showing off the jump setting abilities. There is the serve and feast. And off the top of the tape, T. Crabbs is on it. Hölting Nilsson was up and waiting for that, having none of it. There's a good swing cross court around to the right side for Benesh. Essentially a foregone conclusion, however, here in this one against Canada. And the Swedes will match up against Austria's. Oh, yeah. T. Crabb's going to give it a little flex down there on the joust win. That's, you know, A, we need more of that in this sport. B, nobody's offended by that. He's kidding. There it is again. To my point. That nudges USA into double digits. Oh, Andy getting the touch. I think that block that Taylor came up with 10 match points for the young Swedes, the silver medalists from the World Championships. And he's going to go off the top of the tape and wide. That's how this one's going to end. 21-11. It was a very, very decisive victory.